so you don't make a lot of noise. I don't think that'll be the problem. I think the problem will be you getting stuck sitting there. Oh, that looks creepy. It looks like eyeballs.
Yeah. Can you put this over there so I don't spill it? Get it down.
Yeah. Wow, it looks like eyeballs. It looks creepy. Yeah, that's freaky looking. That's evil. It's gonna be one of those nights where we can sit here and listen to the sounds of the storm. Hey Shane, look at that creepy light. My husband put a bag over it. Hi Wayne. Now it looks like evil eyeballs. Hey Peppy. That's cute. Hi Ryan. Isn't that cool? Well, kinda. Hi Mike.
Hello, everybody.
Kev says hello, everybody. Hi to all my listeners, non-talkers. Welcome. So we have a little bit of a storm going on. Kind of moved, most of it's moved out. A little bit of rain. Nothing major.
And I already had whistles when we just pulled in.
You got a whistle when you pulled in?
Yep, and we got out of the truck.
Hi, Quinn. Hi, Southern California Forest Ninjas. Welcome. And the rest of the scribs. Pappy, you're as bad as I am. Hi, Tracy. Pap Gordon called us scribs instead of scrubs, instead of subs. We're just destroying that word.
You might hear some groaning, moaning.
Come on, where's your exercising? Jumping jacks. Let's go.
Yeah, not tonight.
He won't do jumping jacks, guys.
Not tonight, no. And I'm going to be doing a whole lot of looking around tonight.
Scrubs. Yeah, no. We went from subs to scrubs to scribs.
Scribs. I like scribs.
I'm sure somebody else will do it too. We'll end up with all kinds of words. I don't know what we are. Whatever those words are, guys, that's what we are.
Snubs. Snibs.
We'll be nibs by the end of the night.
Oh, this right here works.
Okay. Well, don't go to sleep.
I won't, but I can hear. I just can't see.
Well, last night when I got off the live chat, Kevin and I talked for a few minutes, and I went to bed. And I laid down. Denny was already sleeping, and I got a knock on the window. As soon as I laid down, I was just smiling. I knew they didn't want me to go to bed, but it was already almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, it was 4 o'clock when I went to bed.
And that one by my car just kept whatever it is doing, just
Making the noise.
kept making the noise. It kept me awake too. It's like, fine, I'll just stay awake. A couple hours later, I finally just passed out.
You had terrible dreams last night after seeing the boogers with those eyes. What, here, Shane? Hi, Tommy. It kind of made me wonder why people think that they're all aggressive. I mean, now we're inside, you know. We are inside. It's not like we're outside. And they're coming here. So if they're not curious, I don't know what it is.
If they were aggressive when I stepped outside when there's 5 adults out there, I would have been in trouble.
If they were aggressive, then they'd be throwing rocks at my window, not at, hey, Pat, not at the ground.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Shane. You shouldn't have bad dreams. Right, Wayne, and so's Brown most of the time, and you know. And I've been out there plenty of times at night. They have plenty of opportunities to hit me with stuff or knock me over or whatever they want to do. So I'm not on board with their all anti-human.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just gonna say that, I don't know. I don't know why they choose to do what they choose to do. I just think some are a little bit more curious than others. And as long as I'm not going out there, requiring anything from them or irritating them out there. Ooh, that was close. That was close, guys. Whoa. Woohoo!
It was right over there.
Yep. Sorry. Didn't expect that one.
That time you will hit mine.
I didn't have any problem last time with the storms. They were still here.
Because when humans are definitely inside, they know that humans aren't going to be outside, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said, Wayne. If they wanted to hurt me, they would have.
They have so many opportunities. If they wanted us, there would be nothing we could do to stop them.
Right. Exactly, Southern Cal. Some of them it's just by accident. Some of them, they really want to know. Hi, Alice. Welcome. But it's all hearsay, because we don't know. But I do know that I don't get aggression here. I didn't get aggression on the property. But I'm also not sleeping out in their woods either. I mean, that could have changed if I moved there. I've been telling everybody that since day one. All the activity I had could have changed if I built a house up there. So I'm just going to take it day by day. Whatever happens, happens, and go with it. I'll learn whatever I can, as we're going. But I can't say anything definitive because I don't know. My nose is running.
You're built upside down. Feet smell and your nose runs.
Do what?
You're built upside down because your feet smell and your nose runs.
Oh. You're such a boy.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
I think I'll be better with this off tonight.
Yeah, be careful. But I think it's still pretty outside. I love the sound of thunder. Right, Southern Cal.
That's what's going to be cool is if they're close and we can see them from that.
Yeah, I don't want to make a comment about that, Matt, because I had to get off I had to get off that live. I was not too happy with what I was hearing.
Oh, the one today?
Yeah. Like I said, it's one thing to know what goes on in your area, and we always say, everybody that has them in their area always says, this is the way it is today or tomorrow, but it's not always like this, and they don't always do the same thing, so we can't write a book on what they always do. And then you get people that get online and say, well, this is what they do, and there's no experts, but I'm telling you this is what they do and this is how they are. And
If you say anything different, you're stupid.
yeah, I don't like that. That's
Nope.
exactly what this group here is about, and what I don't like about other groups. You can't say that they're right or wrong because none of us know
All I can tell you is what the ones around me are doing.
at the time.
Yep. And if
Hey,
it's
Christine.
different than something that the ones around you are doing, doesn't mean either one of us are wrong. They're two different groups.
Yeah. Not you, Wayne. I wasn't talking about you.
That guy today. I don't like that when people are like, somebody says, I saw this, or this happened,
Rick.
and people, somebody else says, oh, that, they don't do that. Well, really? Were you there? It's like the size of the ones in the Pacific Northwest. When you hear people talk about the mass of them, and the people that are used to the ones down south say, oh, they don't get that big. It's like, have you ever been to the Pacific Northwest? There's a couple of specific people I'm talking about that been on the internet quite a bit, but until one of them went to the Pacific Northwest and got his mind blown, because all he had dealt with was the ones in the deep south. And a juvenile's bigger than the alpha males down here.
Yeah. But yet I've talked to people down here that have seen, like David. David saw a 12-footer.
Yep.
And so it's not, there's nothing definitive. There's
Nope.
nothing definitive. And remember I said in the beginning when I started doing this and I wanted to research, all I was getting was the shapes of the feet of their feet, and their coloring and their height, and whether they look like, which ones they look like, type 1, type 2, type 3, whatever. That's all the information I was gathering. But I stopped doing it after a while because I found out they're all different kinds everywhere. You can get a 10-footer up north and you can get a 12-footer or 15-footer down here. Look at Robert Dotson. I didn't realize that one was, hold on, chat. I'm sorry, I did not look. I'm not looking at chat, I was looking at, hi Michael. I was looking at Kevin. Hi Martha. And whoever else I missed. Who did I miss? Right, Matt, that's what bothers me. I'm not an expert. There's no such thing as experts, but I'm going to tell you that you're wrong if you say this. That's dumb.
Well,
you can't
and-
do that.
X is a has-been, and a spurt is a drip under pressure. So an expert is a has-been drip under pressure. I'm not an expert, no way.
Yeah, I don't care if you have been dealing with your clan and your family for 100 years. You're still not going to know what those Sasquatches do all over the world. There's no way to know.
You know what yours do.
You just know what yours do. And I think that's where the problem lies, because no one wants to admit that somebody else could have an interaction that people that have been researching them for 30 years have never had. I think that's where the problem is.
And that's what I've always tried to do, is tell you, this is what I have seen and this is what I had go on. And, there's other people out there that are like, there's no way. Well, if we put the ego aside and all of us, pull together what we know and what we've seen, it'd help us have a better understanding. But it all boils down to that ego.
Yeah.
I think.
I agree. I don't want that here. I just don't want that here. I want the people on this channel to be able to say what they have experienced without repercussion, because we don't know. We're not there. I can't call anybody a liar.
That's what I've always liked about, when I was able to do my stuff, was how respectful everybody was of everybody else. And it was a place that we could learn, because everybody listened and everybody shared their information without judgment.
Right, and that's what we need. That's what a community is, right? That's what I want as far as community. If we are able to talk to each other, learn from each other, maybe we can find some similarities that all of them have that maybe we can learn to work with. And if one person does something that works with their clan, maybe that other person that's having problems can try it with theirs to see if it works. That's a community.
That's what I've always tried to do, is maybe something that I've seen or witnessed or dealt with can help somebody else, having, tried what worked for me. It might work, it might not, but if everybody would work together and pool that knowledge and use it and share it instead of, it boils down to that ego.
Yeah. Well, you hear them on a lot of these channels. You'll hear them on a lot of channels where they'll say that exact thing. That we want to come together, we want to learn from each other, but it doesn't take anything to start talking smack about each other, and that's what I don't want.
Yep.
I know, Rick, you saw him juggling. I saw that. And not Rick, but Joe, how am I mean? Joe's always saying I'm mean. Do you see that? He always says I'm mean.
I can't see the screen tonight.
Okay. I would like it very much if we... I just don't want any arguing here, you know, at all. I don't, and I know that every one of us knows that's here on this chat. We all know that there is no such thing as an expert. Even that someone who's been doing it 50 years, there are no experts.
I don't consider myself an expert, by far.
Are you still buffering?
That's because of the power blinking.
Yeah, I know. Tell me if you're still buffering, guys. Are we still buffering? Matt says stand on one leg deep.
Man.
Look at how long the lag is.
Jeez.
It's still, no one's responded yet. So look how long the lag. That's a long lag.
Yep. Well, hopefully this little cell will pass soon.
Yeah. So yes, we buffering? No, we're not buffering? Do I need to end the chat and start over again? Thank you, baby. Will you go down and ask Papa if we're buffering?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, anybody here? Not one person's responded yet. I wonder if we lost them. Yeah, it says 1 minute 30 seconds. It redid it. Oh
Yep.
no,
You're gonna have to start it over.
probably. If anybody can hear me, I'm going to start over again. Cancel. What is really good? I'm lost too.